So, I've been wanting to make this video for a while now, and I haven't really been able to figure quite out how I want it to kind of unfold, because there's a lot of different ways to kind of do a intro video to a series, right? There's many different ways. You can do a lot of the work ahead of the time and then like show a lot of tidbits, which I think is kind of the route that I've decided to go. So kind of what you'll see here in the background behind me is kind of a little bit of that. Now, to kind of explain what we're doing here, and I don't have like a script or anything on this, so I'm basically doing raw edits over and over again. So it's a new take on this, so we're gonna try to see how this goes. All right, so bear with me. All right. Maybe it'll be good. It could be a good time. Who knows? Who knows? I'm just gonna try to have fun making the videos, honestly, because when I make these, I want to be able to look back and honestly just laugh at it and enjoy that I had the time that I did. Even if I mess up a little tidbits here and there and what I say and that kind of stuff. So, to get a little bit further back on track and into the thesis of this video, what we're trying to do, alright, is there's a certain title in this game that has eluded me basically the entire time I've ever played this. And it's one of those things where it's not that I can't get it, it's more of afraid of the commitment that I know it requires. Because it's not something that you can just sit down and get done in a day or two. I really don't think you could do it. You can do a lot of it, but I mean, maybe you could do it in 2 days, maybe. But like, you're not sleeping or anything, and that's like, I don't know. That's like speed running it kind of thing. That's not really what I'm really trying to do. I'm trying to like complete this game. Now that they're doing updates and everything, I kind of want to be able to complete it. So as they do these updates and they change these things and they add stuff, yada yada, I want to be able to really understand what they're doing, because I really respect this game and I've always had it's always had a special place in my heart, honestly. Just how the game operates and the fact that you can always come back to it and pick up where you left off. It's a cool feeling, it's really cool. Me and my brother played this game like when it first came out. That was on an old account that I got rid of for some magic cards. Honestly, not my wisest business decisions, if I'm not lying to you. But since then, I've bought like 3 other accounts at this point that I have access to 2 of them. So there's that. One of them being the Steam release, which I got on that, which I highly recommend, especially with the sales and stuff they have in. Oh man, great buy, great buy. Especially if you can just like try to enjoy a game for what it is. It's really awesome. I really enjoy this. Speaking of which, on these game modes that they've added, now that we've had a few of them, it's basically like a rehash or a reason to replay the game. So you got like Melandru's, which is basically Iron Man if you're like coming from RuneScape. So you can't trade with anybody. Anything that anyone needs to buy anything, if you like it, if you're trying to get like obsidian or whatever, like the fire gauntlets or dragon gauntlets or whatever it is. All those materials are super hard to get or expensive that you just normally go to the rare trader or whatever, or go to Commodin and spam trade for Ecto or whatever. You can't do that. You've gotta, if you need Ecto, you gotta go to Underworld and grind that. Yeah. All of it. Every bit of it. It's pretty cool. Honestly, I like the idea. Because it means everything you do, you get, you know how you got it. It's like you're thorough with it. You truly, like, got it. So, that's kind of what I like. I like the idea, so that's kind of giving me a reason to restart. Which I had another one, which I think I have another video up. And that's when I started with the other one, which is Dhuum, which is basically just hardcore. You get 1 life, don't die. But since I did Melandru, I had to restart it. And you can already go back and see that video if you want to. Although I will say, getting getting LDOA, I kind of like rushed the video and stuff, and hindsight, shouldn't have done that. Instead, now I'm going to take time on the videos. I don't really care about the cadence on how they release. I'm going to try to get them done, but I mean, I don't even know if the next video is going to be a Guild Wars video, to be honest with you. But I will continue this series until it's done, mainly because it's just going to be something I record and do as I play the game. So maybe I'll eventually get through it. Who knows? You know, it should be fun. But other than that, because I do play it all the time, just not like all day. I don't. That's not something I'm doing. Now with the anniversary coming up here in a day or so, on the time of this recording, I will definitely be playing a lot more of that, just because I really, really, really want to finally do it. I've never done the anniversary stuff ever in the entire lifetime of the game. I've just never played the game during this time. I've always been out doing stuff because it's the perfect time to go hiking and go canoeing and whatever. Go outside, do stuff. Like even now, I got my blacksmith stuff that I'm doing. I finally got the forge basically set up. I need more sand. I need a little more sand. But I'm almost there. It's like it's close. It's really close. But I also tweaked my back, putting all the sand that I do have out there. So that was an enjoyable experience, let me tell you. No, not at all, because I didn't work. I didn't do nothing. Like the next day, I didn't wake up until like 2 p.m. And I went to bed at like 9:30 the night before. Like I was in pain. I'm telling you, I was hurt. Getting old sucks. Getting old sucks a lot. Don't do it. Stay young forever. Stay young forever. Anywho, so this video basically is an introduction to the series. Oh yeah, and the other one, Melandru, Dhuum, and Reforged. That's right. The Reforged mode basically is all the changes they're going to be doing in the story. It's like the little red badge thing. And also gives you like bonus experience and like changes some other things like quality of life stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and do it, man. I like the nostalgic stuff for Guild Wars. I've played the game enough. I know I said I want to experience how it was. I get that. But I'm okay with like the slight changes they've done, since they haven't really done anything outside like pre-stuff with the new dungeon, which, as you'll see, I didn't do that here. I grinded the hard way. So as far as that dungeon goes, it won't be in here. Although I did run it later. I have the video here somewhere. I don't know if I'm gonna throw it in this video. I probably won't. It'll be in a later one. Sorry. I really don't want to dig through all the videos at the moment. This video alone that I'm having to dig through is like freaking 9 hours long just to get this. I'm condensing most of this down to this, alright? So like, yeah, it's a lot. But basically here though, as far as the rest of this video goes, it's an introduction to the series, which the whole point of the series, which I think I'm going to name it Are We Gwam Yet? I think that's what I'm going to go with. Are We Gwam Yet? This video though, in the background, you can see me getting the Legendary Defender of Ascalon title though, which was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. It still was very painful, because this with the Melandru thing, you don't get the imp, right? So everything's just painful and more slow and 10 times scarier. Like even on the bandits with the dudes and everything, like dude, that sucked so much. That sucked so much. I was scared for my life so often. Whereas like the imp, pop them out, you just boom boom dead. Like just reset, bam, get right back in there. I cheated a little bit on this one, on the LDOA, mainly because I had to get one of my other characters that had the quest, the bandit quest. I just partied up and walked outside. He didn't help or do anything. He was also out of range, so it didn't like affect the experience or anything. Like tested that. I think like one instance, like I ran through there on accident, just trying to pick up one of the anniversary token things or whatever that was dropping, the Chinese New Year thing. So like, yeah, that sucked, but it was like 1 or 2 pulls, I think I did that. But again, I wouldn't even, that was just more scary than anything else, right? But that was it. I could have waited, but I just didn't want to wait until like, I think it was Thursday or something, when the day was for the Hamlet quest. And I just didn't want to wait because I wanted to just start doing it on Monday or something like that when I went through this. So yeah, enjoy the glory that is LDOA. I think I went through basically every quest also. I'm not sure how much here actually wound up showing, to be honest with you. Because most of those quests are like, how to put it, pretty simple. Like, go talk to this dude, run over there, talk to that dude. I could do like a long form version of this thing, but at the same point, I don't know. Like, if y'all, that's something you want to see, then like I could post the other ones, but realistically, I'm just kind of posting this up and kind of feeling it out. So like, let me know in the comments if you want to see like a full, like just full playthrough. I can just post a full video, like if you want to see how I went about it. I'm playing through it without, Dhuum not dying and everything like that. At the end of this video, it should link to the next one. Probably not. I don't think I have the next one up by the time I post this. But that's the goal, is to get the God walking mere mortals, which is like the title of all titles, right? Like max, like, I don't know, 35 titles or something like that. Which is it's a lot. It's a lot to do. I should have done it on a fresh account in hindsight, to be honest with you, because like the Zaishin keys and stuff like that, and you could have really seen the pain and suffering it is to get all of those. But apparently they changed it where you can't get the effort of those, so it'll track until you get the maximum, but it won't give you credit. You can't like display that title until you do the full amount, right? Even if it's for the account thingy. However, I do believe if it is maxed just for the account, it still counts towards like the Guam title. So I might be one of those, like, those account titles will be the last thing I do, and then keep track of where they're at when I start them at, basically. And then even if they get Guam, I'll have a little celebration, and then I'll keep track of the other ones, and then officially get through those, which is not a lot, to be honest. It really isn't. It'd be something like doing like the MSVQ clears like X amount of times kind of thing. Pretty easy math, honestly, if I just keep track. If I just make sure I do what I'm supposed to do. Plus, yeah, I can always look back at some of these videos and see where I started or left off at and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. So I think at the end here, what I'm going to end off on is a little crunch video and some inspirational music as I max and get to level 20 in LDOA. And honestly, again, this was a grind, bro. Like, this was like a 10-hour video or something like that. It was like a 9-hour video plus another one that had like crunched down together to this video, which is gonna be like 15 minutes or something like that. Maybe 16. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, but thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Please be sure to like and subscribe to see my future shenanigan endeavors. Yeah, if I get more traction on this, that'll give me more inspiration to kind of get the other videos out, So, hit that comment box and let me know how much you would like to see it. And if you want to see like the full extended thing, or if you want to like kind of how I'm doing this commentary here, kind of suppress it and cut it up and kind of chop in the key moments here and there. I could definitely do some more commentary on the actual like what's happening versus just kind of recording a dialogue and then putting the videos of like what's happening in the background. But I'm assuming a lot of the community and the people that would actually even click on this video in the first place are probably pretty familiar with the legendary Defender of Ascalon. And honestly, like, the point of the video series I'm trying to do isn't so much like a how-to and what you're doing and oh, you gotta go over here and do this, yada yada yada. It's really just about my experience of playing this game again, and how much I'm enjoying it. Because honestly, it deserves like more attention, I think, than it has. Mainly because it's the developer's own fault. Like, ArenaNet dropped it basically, just kept it on life support and did a little things here and there. But they could have been doing something for a long time, and they didn't even have to do very much, Like, honestly, the moment old school RuneScape became anywhere near successful at all, they should have been like right on it, honestly. But I'm glad to see that they're doing something now with them in 2 weeks, which is great to see. And I hope they keep it up, honestly. And I just keep on it before anything, more than anything else. I hope that they understand that we want this game to be different and separate than Guild Wars 2, because that's a different game. They built a whole different engine, it plays different, the whole point of it's different. It's just different. It's similar, it's inspired by this, sure, but it's a different game. And keep this game, you know? Like when the new dungeons they made is great job, phenomenal, honestly phenomenal. If you look at it, it adds more lore to the game itself that's already there. If they do more stuff like that, I think it'll be great, because it kind of even leads into Guild Wars 2, gives it more foundation, because it has the crystals and the underbelly and stuff that really you don't see much when you first go through. It's kind of confusing how everything kind of changes, but when you see the crystals in the underbelly and then you go through the story and you see it, and you see all the new dark crystals and everything blowing up and everything, then you kind of understand, like, oh, okay, they said they figured out a way. Oh, okay, they did the thing, and then boom, the thingy happened, and everything died, and burned, and fired, and all that stuff. So it's cool to see that. But again, thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all. Be sure to like and subscribe to listen to more of my rambles, because y'all are weird. Is it weird that y'all are listening to this, or is it weird that I am the one, like, sitting here thinking, like, you know what? People would like to hear this kind of stuff. Like, that's pretty weird too, right? Right? Well, enjoy the music. See you on the other side of LDOA. Legendary Defender of Ascalon. Well, again, I do appreciate it. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching. I hope you guys have a great day and have a good one.